Hey guys, it's been a while. It's been a long while since I sat here and talked to you guys, but today I finally felt that I needed to talk to you guys again. So I'm just gonna kind of briefly go over this. This is my message to you guys. So first off, thank you very much. For being patient with me. This is I've For those of you who, like I've always preached to you guys, to read the wall, because that's where I leave updates for you guys. A lot of you did and know what was going on, and I want to first off, I want to say hi to everybody, because I've actually missed talking to you guys. This is I don't know how long I've been doing this, but it's been at least a few years. Ever since I started doing this, it's a way for me to sometimes also just relieve stress, because I feel like a lot of you guys, I don't consider you guys, so many people in the YouTube world, they get caught up on all the key terms like subscribers and views. To me, I view it as friends, and I've gotten to meet so many, and I know that might be, the political thing to say, and some people may not take that as serious, but I truly mean that. I've gotten to know a lot of you through messaging, trading emails, exchanging ideas, my Skype chats that I've done. I've gotten to get to know some of you people, and it's nice, because I don't view myself any different than any one other card player. I just don't. But I'll get more into that here in a second. First off, guys, I just want to say hi. I've missed you guys. I hope all of you have been doing well. Because I will be honest, there were days that I thought about you guys and thought, I wonder what everyone's doing, and how, but, well, like I said, we'll get into all that, and I'm going to do the best I can to hold it together. So if I don't, sorry, but this is about the best I could do. So first off, why I left. I left because I took a leave of absence due to a loss, and you can go to the wall and read it for yourself, but I needed time away from everything. And if you read the wall post from it should be top to bottom, but since YouTube's weird, bottom to top. If a lot of people were messaging me and saying, well, does this mean you're done? Does this mean you're not going to play card games anymore? Are you just kind of shutting down? I wrote that post, guys. I don't remember when, but it was shortly after what happened. And I was not in the I was not in a mentally stable mind to put my thoughts out there at the time. That was bad on my part. I was emotional. I was lashing out, and I was just trying to make myself feel better, that if I shut everything out, maybe somehow that would make me feel better. But I was not in my normal head. I don't think I'm ever in my normal head, actually. But I was not in the right mind frame to be writing that at the time. I think the problem was I was just looking for something to blame. And, some people, when they go through a loss of a friend, a family member, a beloved pet, or whatever, when it first hits you, it's kind of like a bad dream. It's like you tell yourself, this can't be happening, this can't be happening. It's a shock, because we go through our daily lives and we take so much for granted, and then something like this happens and it just snaps us all back into reality, and it reminds us just how cruel life is at times. And I needed to get away. So I left simply, guys. I needed to be away from everything. I needed to be away from everybody. I didn't leave my house for 4 days. When I say I didn't leave my house for 4 days, I don't mean that I would like drive and go pick something up to eat and then come back. No, I literally, I got home after it happened, and I came home. I did not leave my house for 96 straight hours. I didn't. This might seem like the location that I am. I am still at home. Some of you might recognize this because if you've had a Skype chat with me, this is where I do it. Just because the great lighting. But I didn't leave my house, guys. I didn't do a whole lot. I didn't take care of myself as well as I should have. I didn't eat. I barely slept. But that's how I what's the word? I guess that's the way I cope, and it's not healthy to shut everyone else out like that, but that's what I did, and it was wrong. I kind of lashed out at a couple of people while I was doing that, while I was coping, and I've talked and apologized, and we're okay. You know, I've never been a very good person when dealing with that kind of stuff. You know, and that's why I want to get into the next part. I had to make myself a couple notes here because I wanted to make sure I hit on everything. Because I've been thinking about what I was going to say to you guys pretty much all day. Because I made a decision. This video is either going to be uploaded on August 9th or August 10th. Ironically, that's also my birthday. Did not plan that, you know, but I decided it's been 4 weeks since I posted that I would be taking a break. And when I posted that, guys, there was a part of me that could have believed anything. There was a part of me that would have believed that I would have quit school. There was a part of me that I was going to run off. There was a part of me that was just going to run away and forget everybody I knew and start over. There was a part of me that was just going to throw all my cards into one big pile and just create a fire and roast marshmallows. I could have believed anything at that point. I was not in my right head. But fortunately, I have the greatest group of people I've gotten to know in my life. Anybody who I know more on a personal level that I've talked to on my own free time, those people mean so much to me because the support I received from you guys, I mean, I got emails. I don't want to name people because I'm afraid I'm going to leave someone out, but you know who you are. If you sent me an email, there's not one of those that I did not read that I didn't start crying. And it's because I still forget sometimes just how lucky I am, because a lot of you are just you're great people. All of you are. There's been bad apples here and there, but guys, there's assholes in life. Some of you I may have replied to, some of you I ignored. I think I ignored more than I replied to if I replied to any. I wasn't being rude. I wasn't trying to shove you away. Support guys like that, it's hard for me to accept it. And I'm gonna stop right there for a second, guys, because I need to get my cord. 1 second, guys. Okay. support like that, guys, for me, it's not easy for me to take. It's not easy for me to accept, and it's not easy for me to listen to. Not that I'm not grateful for it. I've said this before, but I don't know how many people take it who really heard it or what, but this time, guys, about 5 years, maybe 6, I was not a nice person. I wasn't a good person. I wasn't the person you'd want to be friends with. I wouldn't be the person... I was a bad guy. I mean, I was a total ass, and I never show my true feelings to a lot of people because I am a very withdrawn person. There is maybe 2 handfuls of people, maybe, so less than 10 people who probably truly know most that there is to know about me. And it's not that I'm ashamed of who I am. I'm very withdrawn. I have major trust issues at times, and it's not that I don't trust others. I don't trust myself, because I know what happens and how I react when I get hurt or I start getting down on myself, how that can affect others in a relationship, whatever kind of relationship that could be. And that's why getting that support, it still feels weird to me. It feels weird, but I'm grateful for it. And the support that I've gotten from you guys who have sent me an email, who said many different ways, but had the same message of, I'm sorry, I hope you're doing well, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. The kindest words I've ever been given. And I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome, but I think part of me, every time I read that, no matter who it was from, part of the reason that I cried is there's still a good chunk of me that believes I don't deserve that. And I sometimes still punish myself by just mentally telling myself, you don't deserve this, you don't deserve these people, and things like that. And it's because I have people in my life who have told me, look, you may have been this person in the past that you didn't like, that others despised, and was a bad person, but you gotta let that go. You can't just continue to hold on to it. You can't just continue to be that person. You need to forgive yourself of it, and you need to let go of it, and you have to move on. I've tried, and I pretty much have, but when something like as drastic as this happens, it can pull all that back. And when people try to comfort me, I just go straight into defense mode, and I just go, no, I don't deserve this, leave me alone, leave me alone, and just so I can stay in my little hole of pity and self-hatred. And every single time I got one of those supporting emails or comments, and I didn't respond, it wasn't my way of saying, fuck you, I don't want nothing to do with you, go away, leave me alone. It was my way, each time I questioned, do I really deserve this person's kind words? Do I deserve their friendship? Do I deserve their time to wish me well? Do I deserve this? And it sounds stupid, guys, but that is what I went through. And I still go through it to this day. I have days where I just can't function. I'm just so much in here. And I've talked to a couple of you, and sometimes when you've talked about, when people have been telling me about having self-doubt or something like that, that comes from here. And it sounds hypocritical when I tell people you can't listen to this. You can't listen to your head. This is the worst thing that anybody can do, is listen to themselves. We're our own worst enemy. We're our own worst critic. But you know what? I still do it. And, I've worked at it. I've tried, getting, you know, getting through that. And I'm better at it, but I'm not perfect, and no one is. And that's why if you sent me great words of encouragement, or get well wishes, or whatever you want to call them, I was grateful, guys. I really was. There were times I would just read one of those emails and my heart would skip a beat, because I would just be sitting there going, I don't deserve this kind of support. I don't. I just don't. I'm not. I just recently became a tolerant person. I don't deserve this kind of support. And it just caught me off so much. And, I started thinking, when I decided to finally speak to you guys again, and I'll be honest, guys, I did not know if or when I would. And, but the other day, I woke up, and I don't think when you experience a loss like this, you ever... I hate the phrase when someone says, "Are you past it?" Because to me, that comes across, if you're past it, then that means you're also past the person you lost. But to me, I've come to accept the fact that Maya's gone. And that was very hard. That was very hard to accept, guys. I mean, I had some bad days. One day, without even thinking, and here I go, I instinctively reached into the cabinet, grabbed a can of dog food, got about halfway opened the fucking thing, and realized what I was doing. And but we all go through hard times, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm trying to buddy up to anybody, but I know what it feels like to have those moments where you feel that you're not so sure if you want to get out of bed that morning. You're not so sure if you even want to go outside or eat anymore or live or breathe. I know what it feels like. That feeling that your stomach feels like it's like you swallowed 20 flaming hot coal, and that there's a knife sticking in your heart, and when I feel that way, even someone just slightly messing with me just sets me off. And I know those feelings, and I've talked to so many of you, and I've been so fortunate to be able to, and I'm so grateful that I've gotten to, and I've heard from some of you that even you, some guys sometimes feel like that. I know what it feels like. And the best thing that you can do is just take it one step at a time. And guys, during those 4 days, there was a lot of drinking. Got pretty sick, actually, because I wasn't eating. And when you assume when you drink that much and you're not eating, that causes problems. Had my first hangover in years because I wasn't eating while drinking. But after a phone call with a very good personal friend of mine, told me it sucks, you know, but you just got to keep going. You got to keep going, and that's just the way it is. And it's not easy, but it gets easier day by day, even if it doesn't seem like it. Because trust me, guys, I thought it was just getting worse, but it gets worse before it gets better. I'm still not quite past it. I'm better now. I'm doing more stuff. But I'm not better. I'm better, but I don't think I'll ever truly get through this or past it per se. But I've come to accept that she's gone. There's not a day that goes by that I don't miss her. I'd do anything. I'd have done anything that night. But I did all I could, but it wasn't enough. And the hardest thing that I think for anyone to experience is to see a loved one, whether that be a mother, a father, a brother, sister, grandma, grandpa, or even a pet. To see someone that you love about love. And feel so helpless because you can't do anything. I think that is the worst feeling that can be had. That any person can feel. Seeing that person also dying in front of you and taking their last breath is something that it's hard to close your eyes and not see it. I hope some of you, I know unfortunately some people probably have seen that. If I could, I wish that I could guarantee that none of you would ever have to see that. Because it's petrifying. And I miss her very much. And it's hard, but it's with a heavy heart that I've decided that it's best that I just keep going, because doing nothing only makes it worse. After talking to people that I trusted, after that 4-day isolation period, I finally got out of my house, played some Pokemon Go, played some games, played some card games, went out with friends, and I'll admit, it was hard to go out and see other people with their dogs for a long time. But I just did it. And you have to be willing to take that first step again. And I love anybody who messaged me, even if I didn't reply. I wish there was a way I could give each of you anything you wanted, because it was with your guys' support. If you reached out to me in some way, you know who you are. My friends, my local family. By that I mean my gaming family at Alien, my locals. It's those people that encouraged me to take that first step again. And I moved on from there. And guys, it's tough. It's really tough. But I promise that there is light at the end. You just have to open yourself up to be hurt again, and that is something that takes time. So the best thing I can tell you to do is just talk to someone you trust, and I don't care who that is, you go to that person, or you get in contact with that person and say, this is what I'm feeling, what do I do? But you also have to understand, the way I did it, when I finally asked for what should I do, you need to ask yourself, before you ask that question, are you willing to try what they suggest? I did, and I felt better. And I missed you guys. I really did. I missed talking with you guys, doing deck profiles and random rants and all the shit that I'm known for, but for those of you who are questioning whether or not I'm going to be coming back, the question is absolutely. I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting card games. I do plan on attending Springfest in November, the first weekend of November, with my teammates, which I believe it's in Houston, Texas, if I remember correctly. I will be there. I also want to announce, I don't know if I know anybody outside of the people that I'm going to see, but I will let you all know. I will be at the last weekend of August, which is August 26th. I will be flying out to Portland, Oregon, to see some very, very special family / friends. I am going to try to find a locals to go to while I'm there. I can't guarantee anything, but if any of you live there or live around there, I would love to meet up with any of you, but I will be there. Again, don't know if I will or not, but if I will have time, because we haven't really made all our plans yet, but I will be flying out like shortly before 7 in the morning. But I wanted to announce that. Now, we're done with the heavy stuff, because I'm done talking about it. What I've been doing. I've been going to school still, been going to work. I've been eating, so there were couple emails that people were questioning my sanity and questioning my health. I am perfectly fine. As you can tell by my size, I am very happy, and that I have been eating. I'm not shrinking away. But I've been doing normal things again. I've been playing card games a bit more. I've been messing with my decks a little bit more. I wanted to get to that where I've been messing with my cards more and wanting to do more things before I started making videos again. been doing that. I have a lot of new deck profiles for you, especially a lot of buddy fight deck profiles, because I was able to get a lot of them finished. As for Vanguard, I'm still playing Vanguard. I love the game. It's still my favorite. There's just not a whole lot more I can do right now because there's not many more decks right now that I'm interested in building until set 8 rolls around. But I do have a couple new things to show you there. Got a couple discussion videos planned. But that's pretty much all I've been doing, guys. Work, school, life, trying to stay out of trouble. Been playing a lot of 3DS games. I know that seems completely random. I downloaded Pokemon Red onto my 3DS, and I'm, as of tomorrow, going to be 25 years old, and I was played Pokemon Red again. I never thought that would ever happen. Playing some Madden, some Uncharted 4, some things like that. Also got Link to the Past on my 3DS, my favorite Zelda game, and the only Zelda game that I can stomach. Been doing that. But I've been doing good, and this was the perfect time for me to come back. What the future holds, guys, is I'm just going to keep doing what I love. I'm going to, as of next week, I'm going to start my Skype chats again. Start doing Skype fights again, whether you want to play Vanguard or Buddy Fight. I'm going to hopefully record some more videos sometime either tonight or tomorrow if I'm up for it. I have some videos planned out. I just don't know. I don't know exactly my plans tomorrow yet because the 10th is my birthday, so I don't know what I will be doing, if anything. But if I am doing anything, I might record later. But I am going to be coming back. I just wanted to make this video and let you all know that I'm still here. Still love you guys. Still love making videos. Still love talking. Still love ranting. But there's a lot of things that I have planned talking to you guys. Like right here, the videos I have planned out right now, if you would like to know. My returning message, which that's what this is. I'm going to bring you the updated deck profile of my X build with the new support that we got from set 7. Again, I know it's late, but I'm sorry. For Buddy Fight, I have 3 new deck profiles to show you. I have Sun Dragons, I have 72 Pillars, and I have Wizards. And then I have 2 discussion videos planned as well. So there will be lots for me to talk about, and to I'm looking forward to recording all this and getting back in the swing of things and getting back to do the things that I love. So anyway, guys, I don't want to talk anymore because this video's already been going on for quite a bit, but I want, just one more time, I want you to know the support I got, guys. It meant a lot, and it meant a lot. I just for the longest time, guys, when I was still the bad person, this game card games, you guys, were the only reason that I liked me. It was the only reason I liked me. That I liked being me. And it gave me a way be happy, and you guys gave me that. And when you guys outreach to me your hands of friendship and caring and best wishes of healing and getting to feeling better, that meant so much. And it amazes me at times just how much support you can get when you really need it. And you guys gave me that. Because right now, let's be honest, our world right now is a cruel, mean place. And the fact that so many of you reached out your hands and said, I'm so sorry for your loss. I hope you're okay. If you want to talk, I'm here. I'm sorry. That meant so much. And I don't know how to thank you guys with that, other than just continuing to do what I do, and that is sharing my knowledge, sharing what I know, sharing my ideas, and talking with you guys to give me more ideas and to just make this wonderful community better. And I am grateful. I'm eternally grateful. I don't know how else to say that. So I'm just going to end this video real simple. I said the same thing when I made a video about my grandmother passing, and I'm going to reiterate the point. Your loved ones, friends, family, pets, whatever. Make sure you always let them know what they mean to you. Don't be shy to tell a friend, to tell a family member, to tell your pet what they mean to you. Even if it's for your own benefit. To just say, you mean so much to me. So I'm going to take this opportunity to everyone who reached out, whether it was by comment or email, and everyone else who just maybe didn't say anything because they just wanted to give me space. I want to say to all those people, thank you. I'm grateful. And I'm back, and I feel better because I had some of the greatest support I've ever gotten in my life. So I want to encourage all of you, if you fear there's someone in your life that you care about, that's a friend, that's your mom, your dad, another family member, or even your pet, I want you to pick one of them. And I want you to go to that person. And I want you to tell them that you love them and that you're grateful for them in your life. And that you know that there's probably times that you took them for granted, but that you're still grateful and that you love them. Because you don't. I promise you don't want there to come a day where they're taken from you and you don't get that opportunity. So, I want each and every one of you to think of one person and go tell them what they mean to you. Give them a big hug and tell them that you're grateful. Because being grateful for what you have, guys, is a huge, huge thing that everyone should be. Because no matter how bad your life gets, no matter how dark it gets, there's always someone worse off. And when you have friends and family that give you safe haven when you're not yourself and you're not good up here or in here, that's what matters. So please, for me, I want all of you to think of one person that maybe you haven't told thank you for being there for you. And I want you to go to that person, whether it's by calling them, going up to them, talking to them some way, or letting them know, and just say, thanks. Thanks for your friendship. Thanks for your love. Thanks for your shoulder to lean on when I'm not myself. Because that might give the person who you say that to, it might give them a little pick-me-up for something they're experiencing. And you might help them. So if each and every one of you can do that for me, I'd be eternally grateful. But Hurtingham, if I could describe one word right now, how I am, it's grateful. Thank you to everybody. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your friendship. And thanks for just being yourselves. I'll see you guys later. It was great to talk to you guys again. I can't wait to get back. I promise the next time you see me, it's going to be less sappy. We're going to get back into what we're here for. But today, I wanted to let you all know. Thank you for being there for me. And thank you for your kind words. I hope all of you are doing well. And if you're dealing with some dark times and darkness and bad thoughts and just bad stuff, I know how you feel. It gets better. It gets better. I promise. See you guys.